All right, welcome back, guys. We got some big things happening. Yeah, I just finally detailed out this distributor box, and I'll get you over here and get a little closer peek at it. All right. Hey, appreciate you guys joining in. Taking the time out today to watch this video. Still working on the Vino rod, guys. Yeah, you know what I'm going to put, as you guys can notice here, I'll move this grinder. I've removed that checkerboard action. You know, I'm just kind of, as you can see, that this detail here on the trim of this cowl, which is 3031 Ford Model A. And I'm just thinking how to incorporate, you know, a body line in that. And that's just a play on that checkerboard action. Well, you know, I'm looking at this thing and, you know, I had that, it's at that blue painter tape I was using. Those were 1-inch squares. And what I'd like to do is square this thing up with some putty. And then I'll end up getting this veneer wood checkerboard. And I want to attach that to the firewall there. And then I can incorporate that veneer wood along the side here. So that's kind of my thinking at this point. But hopefully I'll get around to doing that soon. Well, actually, I've got to finish this off before I do that, but you know how it goes. You work a little bit here, you work a little bit there, you work a little bit over here and here and here. So, anyway, okay, well, let's move on to the next item. Okay, guys, so pretty much finished up with the grinding for now up front there. So I'm going to put my top back on. Yeah, as you can see, it's fairly easy to put it up. Like I said, you know, once you get it slipped over those little lugs on the windshield, just put a little bit of thumb pressure action right here. That helps hold that up pretty stiff. Little suitcase handle there. It's a done deal. All right, so it's a little hoop action that I was trying to incorporate. So what I need to do is clean these cuts up to where they're square to the world. So I'm going to do that here, and then I'll bring you guys back after I clean these up. All right. Okay, so I've squared this up. Just took my speed square around that rascal. Just eased it with my grinder. So what I want to do is take these fellas and I'll put them together here with this flat bar here using these 1 inch by 3/8 bolts and washers and lock nuts. Then I'd like to knock me in some 1/4 inch holes, probably 3 of them. Use these 3/4 inch or these 1/4 20s to mount up on my framing. So let me get at that. Yeah, as you can see, it's got this rubber action in here. What this was a cable tray, and it wasn't being used anymore. So I've always got my eye out when I mean, these things are Neapolitan, man. Everything that you can imagine will work for building a car. You just got to figure out how to incorporate it. And so these were a cable tray. And you can imagine, pretty fancy, red anodized aluminum with the little fancy right? So you could just imagine what they're off of. You remove them, but that's probably as far as I can go with actually saying, I mean, didn't steal them. They were given to me, but you can imagine what they're off of. And but they remove them. You know, these are things while they're working on whatever item this is off of. But I just don't know if I could say what they're off of. Just to keep from getting into trouble, maybe. But anyway, maybe you can guess down in the comments. That's what I want you to do is see what you can come up with. Like I said, it's a temporary. It's a cable tray. And they remove them before they use this thing. So maybe you can guess, like I said, and put it in the comments, and maybe I'll give you a thumbs up if you guessed right. Thumbs down if you don't, thumbs up if you do. All right. Put me in some 1/4-inch holes. So what I'll do is I'm going to get underneath the car and see about getting this thing attached. So like I said, this is my attempt at a safety hoop. So let's see if I can make it happen. I'm thinking eventually what I might end up doing is putting some gussets from this point up. All right. All right, fellas, we're underneath the car here. Yeah, so we're getting a peek see here. Look at that right there. There's my gusset right there. I think I might just have to go get me a couple of little 6-inch speed squares. Shoot. Come on, man, it just don't get no better than that. Yeah, so we'll get us a gusset there to give this thing a stiffener. Yeah, it looks like it's going to work out. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to incorporate this emergency brake cable. Now that I've got this safety hoop here, and then being able to incorporate some little I don't know, let's call them batwing gussets. You know, I don't know if I'll put it at an angle or if it'll just come straight off, but if I can put something here, which it might be a bigger gusset than this too. I'm not really sure exactly how I'll do it, but that way I can somehow keep this emergency brake cable in an angle that it's not stressed, kind of a smoother pull, and I know if you look at this is a 56 Chevy rear end, and if you look at the cut sheet on the emergency brake cable system, they actually have some pulleys incorporated into it. Theirs is a foot pedal for the brake, so I might have to see if I can find some of those pulleys, and maybe I incorporate a pulley up here above this tunnel here, which I can always change that tunnel if I need to. So yep, that's where I'm headed. Hopefully I can get on the right street and stay on it. to finish this up the way I'm thinking. So, hey, what do you think, Bolo? Okay. So anyway, all right, guys, I'm going to end this up here. And thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe. Tell a friend, give me that thumbs up. You know the deal.